Alright, what is poppin', people? We're back. And it is time to once again. Oh, my lord. Ooh. My bad, guys. I just got back from the gym, so I'm really tired. But it's time to once again run up the ladder. This time with fan favorite Ribombee. Made this team, honestly, several weeks ago. But I ended up constantly having issues figuring out how I wanted to fill out the remaining slots on it. How high? 1370? Bro, why you got more? Oh, only two more. But it took me a while to figure out how I wanted to really get the team going. I kind of like how it is now. Shout out to Maryberry for suggesting some of the sets adjustments that I could make to get the team where I would more prefer it. Just to go over it real quickly. Yes, I'm fine with this timer. We got Quiver, Aroma, Ribombee. We got Silk Scarf, Explode, because, you know, you get to click Boom Burst, and then you get to switch a move if they go to a Steel type. You got Standard Xatu with Dazzling Gleam instead, because I was really worried about the Guzzlord matchup, as you could probably see based on some of the other sets. Gallerfisk, Mixed Defensive. We got Vaporeon with Ice Beam, and we got just Scarf, Ribombee. Look at my opponent's team. I lose nothing by leading with my Ribombee and tricking turn 1. So we're gonna do that. He goes for the Protect. I don't care. You know? I'm gonna double into my own Gallerfisk here because I know he's always gonna go into this Ratmon. And I think this is Scarf if he went to it. I'm gonna rock up. Yeah. And he's gonna knock here. But I don't really have any other play other than going Xatu. He actually gets a crit there. That's kind of unfortunate. If he's not Quick Attack, I still Roost here. Yeah. The problem is a crit will kill me. So I'm actually gonna go Ribombee here as he goes out to the Comfy. And I'm gonna just Quiver and go for some Moon Blasts. And now we're gonna double into Xatu here. And we're gonna Roost. Yeah. As he goes for the Sludge Bomb. This is fine. Again, like we said, we're Aromatherapy on Ribombee, so we're not as worried about this as maybe we otherwise would be. And now we're going to go out to Vaporeon here. And I am going to go for Wish. As he rocks up. I think that was one of the greatest rocks I've ever seen someone go for. We're going to Ice Beam the Lisk. We're actually going to freeze it as well, which is really funny. That's really funny. And I'm going to stand and Ice Beam it forever. Yeah. And he forfeits, yeah. I got really lucky there by getting an instant freeze. I also think that rock from him was very, very greedy. But it was a good rocks. And unfortunately for my opponent, I just ended up getting very lucky. I actually kept against Young Lilo. Okay, cool. Fun. This is one of my room voices in NU, so always happy to maybe get to lay the smackdown on one of them. Might also get smacked up myself, but we'll see. Looking at his team, it's like kind of, I'd call this bulky offense. I think that could be a CB Guzzlord pretty easily on this team. He's got 2 potential Clerics. Generally, he just has enough other Pokemon to make up for any defensive utility this would lose, i.e. potential itemless Vileplume, if he's worried about, like, say, Golurk, or even Drapion. Even offensive Guzz checks Drap fine, though. Mana's just so bulky and Drapion's just really naturally weak. Another game where I do wish I had Magneton alongside Ribombee. I do realize in my personal VR I unranked Magneton. Mostly because I feel if you're gonna ever use it, it's alongside really niche Pokemon. Ribombee's a really niche Pokemon. I'm actually just gonna lead Explode. I like it. Because we just Boom Burst here. And no matter what, that's guaranteed damage. I could actually hard Gallerfisk here. I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah, fuck you, bro. That's a really unnecessary play on my end. I'm fine making it. He goes for Trick. I don't care. I teleport here always. It's somewhat annoying, sure, but it's not nearly as annoying for me as maybe my opponent would like it to be. This is still, like, I think this is still Scarfed. No item. He could be itemless, I guess, but I don't think you need to be. I think he's just Trick on this to help with Xatu. He could be, no. Stealth Rock, Trick, Iron Defense, Body Press? That's not a set, right? That sounds awful. Like, you still lose versus everything. So I guess he's just Trick to help with Xatu, so maybe Trick Rocks, Body Press Psychic would be my guess. Could be Heavy Slam, but I don't think you need that with Vileplume plus Talon. But these are like my thoughts, I guess, right now. This is a very free Boom Burst, though. Vaporeon will take a good amount. Unfortunately, I'm not Taunt. I'm Shadow Ball last, which... maybe a little troll. Maybe a little troll since I'm using Explode with Xatu. I don't know if I really need Shadow Ball, but it's fine enough. It helps this game. It definitely helps this game, and I say that because I think it's really valuable to be able to just like 1v1 this. So you get 30 there. I feel like I always still have to go back to this. I also feel like he might double, so I really want to Boom Burst again. But I think we still just always are going to go Xatu here. And then Port out. Like, you can Psychic again, I don't care. Because what happens now is I go Rotom, and I Volt Switch into my... right back into my Xatu. Let's go. I mean, if he stays in, right? And because this tricked the Helmet, he's not getting passive recovery, so Explode is, like, very content with this sequence. You know, next time it comes in, I think Boom Burst, yeah, should be... if this gets the 30 rolls, we'll 2-hit KO it after Rocks. So I'm in a very fine spot. I don't mind how this game's going one bit. I don't really lose anything by constantly bringing an Explode versus... I mean, problem is, because Explode's bulk is kind of deceptively bad, Ribombee is in the range it needs to Leaf Storm KO. So I do need to try to play around that. He's actually going to stay in. Okay. I'm going Xatu. I'm roosting up. You know? I'm going to go Vaporeon here. I'm gonna Scald, as if he goes Bronzong, I do want to maybe burn it. We don't get the burn, that's fine. I'm gonna just go back to Xatu here. Actually, I'm gonna Wish. I'm gonna go for a very greedy Wish. And it works. And he is... well, he's Ace set. I'm gonna Ice Beam here. Yo. My Vaporeon is well trained. This is one of the most well-trained Vaporeons you've ever seen. What the hell? I mean, he just Heal Bells it back up, sure. But, you know? And he's gonna Protect here. I could go for Trick, I guess. It's still fine, too. Because we Trick here, and then we go into Explode, predicting him to go into the Rotom. Yeah, and then we Boom Burst. Yeah, you see what I mean, though, by Explode being deceptively frail? That move did way too much, still. Shadow Ball is a little stronger. I'm actually gonna go for it here. This is fine. This feints to Rocks now. I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah. Also, Vaporeon's Ice Beam does a real good chunk to this, so I'm pretty happy with that. And getting this low is helping Ribombee potentially do something. Unfortunately, my opponent has a Talonflame and a Vileplume, so... am I really helping Ribombee do anything? You tell me, because I think the answer is no. But... I think it's still okay. He may sack this. I would, personally. I'm also surprised he went for Body Press, because if I just keep bringing in Xatu, it's like, you never do anything. Right? But, it's whatever. He probably goes into one of Plume and Guzz here. I will say, losing out Explode is worrying for me. Losing Explode is worrying for me, but I don't think it's impossible to come back from. Yeah, this feints to, he might be going for Defog here. Defog would get him his Bronzong back. I think what we do is we go Vaporeon here and we just Protect. Protect covers the, it lets me see if he's gonna Defog so that I can safely kill it afterwards. It scouts the Trick. And then it also just, again, it tells me what I need to do. Like, I don't think anyone's particularly in awe at this very fine play. But mostly I just want to know if he's gonna try to Defog Rocks now. I want to have the ability to position my team in such a way that Bronzong cannot get the Wish. That's really all we're doing. He might sack Zong here and then get in Plume afterwards, I would think. I think that would be a fine play. And he is going to go for Trick. I'm going to go into my Xatu here. And I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. I know it KOs Guzzlord. Yeah, awesome. Opponent doesn't scout it. So he goes Plume here. Now see, this is a problematic Pokemon. This is a very, very problematic Pokemon. This is a very problematic Pokemon. Oh my lord, this is a very problematic Pokemon. Maybe I should have gone Xatu. I think sacking Vaporeon was a very bad play. How do I beat this Mon? I need Rotom to keep its Scarf. How do I beat this? I hate Vileplume, man. I hate this Mon. I need to hope that he stays in. I think I should have kept Vapo. That was a bad play for me. I just didn't want him like Sludge Bombing randomly. Because I was partly thinking about going Rotom and shirking it. But again, that would have been... I mean, if I had one of these, it would have been fine. Like, Talon doesn't win if one of these is just around. If it's Gale Wings, I guess that could be a problem. And he very easily could be Gale Wings this kind of game. It's not unfathomable. The team is quite slow. So maybe he values alongside the Scarf Rotom having that extra speed. I think if he sacks this, I do win though. At least I'm much more sure about my chances of winning. Yeah, as he just goes Vapo there. I'm gonna go Rotom. And I'm always tricking here. As he goes his own Rotom Mo. I hope I lose the speed tie here. As he defogs. Okay. I'm setting rocks right back up. Yeah. Like, okay. I'm not too sure what this has accomplished for you, my man. I'm always just gonna Volt here. Hopefully he makes the very aggressive play of immediately going Rotom for no reason. Because he doesn't need to do that. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure I think I do just lose the game because I was bad at Sac Vapo. I kind of panicked versus the Vileplume there, I'll be honest. I mean, he could Wish here. Wish is like a fine play too if he just doesn't care. But Volt will still put this thing low. Ah, never mind. He's like fully specially defensive. Okay. Can I even quiver enough to beat, what's it called? I don't think I can. Please sack the Bronzong. I want this Mon gone. Just sack it, man. Give me your fucking Bronzong. I'm tired of this Mon still being around. It's at 5. You don't need it that badly. Oh, God. I could go for Thunderbolts. Yeah, I'm a Sludge Bomb here. That's a dumb play. I'm gonna go... what's it called? I'm gonna go Rotom again. Yeah, the problem is he can keep going for, what's it called? He can keep going for Scald. And since I'm no longer in the possession of an alive Vaporeon, this is quite tough. Because I don't... Losing both Vapo and Exploud, basically what that did is it caused me to have no way to get through his team, because Exploud is basically his team's whole source of damage, and I also had no way for me to keep up with his own longevity, so this is just going to be a very slow loss that I'm very tempted to forfeit, because I don't have a way to win. And he's also taking a little bit too long with his turns, and honestly I do want to kind of get into some other games. If my opponent could click Protect faster, that would be really appreciated. But unfortunately, he doesn't seem to want to. He actually just Leaf Storm there. That's such a greedy play, bro. If I stand in Sludge Bomb, you're fucked. We did get the Bronzong gone. And the nice... I will say this. The nice thing is if Xatu is around, this can't, Strength Sap ever. I mean, there are outs, right? They're not particularly good outs, but there are outs. I don't know how I beat the Vaporeon. I need to somehow stall it out of 21 Scalds. I mean, Ribombee could help with that, but how much? I feel like we saw it take a Scald earlier while at +1, you know? Yeah, that took 36 at +1. Like, that's gonna do well over half. Come on, man. You turned into the Vaporeon a little faster. Don't have all day. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? I'm about to just get another game. I'm about to just get another game. Come on, man. It's not that hard. You just go Vapo every time I got Gallerfisk out. It's not like I do anything to it. Come on, man. Just bring the Vaporeon out that I can't beat. Oh, my lord. And it sucks, too, because I could never get a trick off on this. I do... You know, if he sacked Rotom to, like, Sludge Bomb, or even just took too much to where he couldn't switch back into rocks, there might have still been an out then. Which is partly why I'm confused by him going for Leaf Storm. I don't need this to be able to switch moves, you know? Like, that doesn't help me much at all. And so, by him Leaf Storming, I think he risked too much. Maybe he thinks that the combination of, like, Vapo Talon always wins him the game anyway. That did 9. I think he's just fully specially defensive, which is really unfortunate. He went for Scald immediately, man. Like, come on. He can't burn me for what that's worth because of Shield Dust. Yeah, I mean, I can't win this game. Ah, I should have kept Exploud, it seems. Again, I didn't expect him to body press because I have Xatu that always comes in. Like, why isn't he doubling ever versus Xatu? It feels very... he feels like he's playing so passively that it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Obviously, it worked out for him. But I think when you've got this Bronzong that literally risks you giving up every bit of momentum, because there's not... He could make doubles into Guzzlord versus Xatu. At that point, he still didn't know I had Dazzling Gleam. He's not, you know, actively risking anything. He could still even double into Rotom. Like, I have to hard switch at best into Gallerfisk, or my own... I guess, like, into my own Rotom would be the at best. And so you can always just Volt. Because even if I go Gallerfisk, it's like, you have Vaporeon. You're not really ever at risk of losing momentum. You've got Vileplume. That also switches in. Again, it's hard to flack a play too much when it works, but I think I can still justify in that context that it was not a good play. Or what? Was it not a good play? Eh. It was an unnecessary play that worked out that I think he didn't need to make. We'll put it that way. Again, I don't want to shit on someone too much when they make a play that works for him. I just don't see why you would ever go for body press there when there are plays that gain you a lot more. Like, I think you losing Bronzong health there still gave, like, that was a condition for Ribombee to win, right? I don't know. We move on. Oh, this guy's name is very interesting. I wonder what these first 3 letters stand for. Huh. Anyhow, he's got not a Bronzong. Well, he does, but he has a Blastoise. We're gonna have to hope that Vaporeon stays healthy enough if this is Shell Smash. Now, I do know the ladder loves Rapid Spin Bronzong, not Bronzong, Blastoise for some reason. But also, this unfortunately does constitute a Volt immunity. And I can still try to trick this at least, but we'll see if that actually works. I mean, I could just lead Rotom this game. I Volt versus all of these, and if he leads Jolteon, I have a whole Gallerfisk. The problem is, of course, if I go Gallerfisk, it's like... It gives him Blastoise stuff. I'm a Volt here. I don't care if you go Jolteon. I really don't. If I'm my opponent, I always go Goodra here, personally. As he goes for Protect, that's fine. I'm now going to hard into my Stunfisk Galar. Actually, no, I don't need to. Yeah, because if he stays in, I get Xatu. Yeah, that's always fine. He goes for Gyro Ball for some unforeseen reason. Okay. We're gonna go back into this, and I'm going to Volt Switch again, because I don't care. And then I'm gonna go Xatu again. And I'm gonna go Stunfisk. I don't need to make super aggressive plays right now, I don't think. I don't think it's necessary. So he goes for Yo. What the hell, man? Is this protecting here? No, he's Shadow Ball. What are you on, bruh? I'm tricking here. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, man. Oh, this is great for me. Yeah, this is about best case scenario we could have gotten. So it does suck to lose the speed on Rotom. It did offensively check this, I guess, Passimian as well. Go into this every time. I don't care, bro. I'm Leaf Storming here. His Shadow Ball does nothing. So we're gonna Leaf Storm, do 5 million, and I'll go Gallarfisk here. Yup. Block that. Just go Earthquake here. I think that's fine. Oh, you see? So remember when I said the ladder loves this set? We ran into it. Now, I guess he could be something far more cursed, but I'm not worried about that. Yo, if this has Protect too, I might actually tell my opponent to never load this team again. I'm kidding. I'm gonna go Rotom. Cool. Unfortunately, this is gonna Ice Beam here. Yeah, that did a lot, bro. I gotta just Aroma. This is a game that Ribombee could win, but I'm gonna Aroma because I need Vaporeon not poisoned. You know? This is a tough game. Oh, hey, that's really bad for me. Oh, why does nothing on his... Oh my god, full parrot, are you kidding me? Oh, tricking was apparently the wrong play, I guess. I guess tricking was just the wrong play, huh? This Starmie is very threatening. Oh my god, and he's getting every full para. Oh my god, and what's this damage roll? Hello? Okay. So I think we lose. What is that damage roll, bro? Stay in Hydro Pump and miss. That's literally my win con here. I have to hope he misses a Hydro. I guess this is full specially defensive I'm staying in. I don't care. Surely you never try to Stealth Rock here, right? Right. He can't Oko me. He goes Goodra, takes 12. I think he's like AV. Surely he's AV, right? I did way too little. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this live isn't going very well. I should have known he was AV there with the damage. He's also just no miss moves. So this man is playing the safest Goodra I've ever seen. This is not a good live. We are losing every game, my guys. In part it is because I think Gallarfisk actually gives so little to teams outside of like what it does defensively. So that kind of sucks. You know, a lot of time I feel like I'm throwing this mon out there and it's doing nothing but sitting there. It's not like maybe these 3 moves past rocks aren't the combo you want. Maybe something other like rocks EQ and then 2 other moves. Because I feel what this mon's contributing is occasionally block a Volt Switch, and that's about it. You know, like it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Maybe Snap Trap would be better. I guess. We're also not getting any games where a Ribombee can do anything. Like, what the hell? I'm very upset about that part. This is a Rotom lead if I've ever seen one. This is a Volt Switch if I've ever seen one. This could be Silvally Ground, but I'm just assuming it's gonna be Steel Valley. Yo, that did numbers. Just let it be known, he would have been perfectly content for me to just smash his Dancy's skull in there with Leaf Storm. It does an Oko, but it does like 80. So he was very fine with that. We're just gonna stall out your moves, bro. You don't threaten me. Waste all your Diamond Storms so that you never can get rocks up versus me, please. I'm begging you. So we know his set, by the way, since he's not Moonblasted yet. He's rocks, probably Heal Bell. I guess he could be Toxic, but probably Heal Bell. And then Diamond Storm Body Press. Then his Rat comes out. I'm gonna go Vaporeon. We're gonna hope for the best here. Already got 2 Diamond Storms out, that's really good. Again, this just needs to be like at 75-ish, and I can pretty consistently deny rocks. As he goes for Thunderbolt, he does like 3. But that's still a lot of damage. Fortunately, this time my opponent did not get the Paralysis first attempt on Thunderbolt. But unfortunately for me, this Goodra is still a huge problem. Try to pivot around a little bit. Maybe make my opponent do something else. maybe make them go outside for a little bit. Oh my god, bro. I hate all these mods that Inyu has. Why do they have so much coverage? I'm tired of this shit. Alright, so here we wish. I mean, part of this game is just going to be literally a timer. How long does it take for him to get a full para? Yeah, I want some damage here. This is greedy. I should never make this play. Yo, I'm so good! That ice beam was awful, by the way, because if he T-Bolt crits, I'm dead. If he full paras after a T-Bolt, I'm basically dead. It also just keeps my Vaporeon super low instead of it being at, you know, out of 2-hit KO range, bar crits. I'm gonna Tect here. So he goes for U-turn. I don't know what that means. But based on my opponent's team, I'm gonna say that this Galarifisk is not necessary. He's light. What the hell? That is a Life Orb Scyther. That's not good. Right? Right? That sounds really bad. Yo, what the hell is this? I'm having flashbacks to Inyu back in, like, April of 2019. Why is there a Silvally Fire on my screen? Hello? What the hell? It ain't ever supposed to be Silvally Fire. Hello? Come on, man. So here we can Ice Beam. I hope he's... Oh god, if he's AV, I'm gonna do like 12. 23, I think that means AV as well, I'll be honest. I don't know if I could stall out all the Thunderbolts. It's gonna be really hard to, but we're gonna try. I also need to win this. We gotta go at least 50% win rate in this. I've also been considering going Ribombee on certain turns just to try to, like, catch a random Draco, I'll be honest. Here I'm gonna Ice Beam because I think he's gonna go for a different move just to not waste power points of T-Bolt. He's shown the willingness to do that. Now he might not do it on this turn, but we're gonna hope. We're gonna hope. I think it's my best play. Frankly, I do think it's my best play. Ah, see, look at that. Like I said. I'm surprised he's go for Draco, though. I feel like you go for Fire Blast instead on the off chance I pivot Galarifisk. You know? Like, that's a much better move to go for in that situation. Hey, watch this. Watch this Fire play. Hey, it's me. Again, just trying to make him waste power points, and yes. Got in versus the Silvally Fire while I'm at full instead, so I can Scald really safely. Because even if he's like... What? On what planet do you muscle through a Vapor... I know one planet where he does. Oh, okay. It's not that planet. We're safe. So the one planet where he muscles past a Vaporeon is the planet where he's Explosion. And I don't want to live on that planet, so we're not gonna allow that to happen. Alright, now this is a problem. This mon is a problem. I'm a Hydro Pump immediately. Nah, I'm not just Boom Burst, bro. There's never any reason to pump. See? Look at that damage. Look at that. Mwah. Immaculate. Now, if I were to pump, it'd be this turn. But, nah. Click the boom burst button every time. Every time. And he goes, Diancie, my Xatu is at a range where it can block rocks. So, you tell me, what do you think I'm gonna do? You know? Oh, apparently I need to be at like above 80 to block rocks always from this. So he should switch here into Gudra, because now I'm in Diamond Storm range. Which means I'm gonna stay in every time now versus this. I've got the Vaporeon. We have the power. We have the technology. He's Crunch last. Okay. Nah. I feel you need to be, like, Rock Slide on this mon, just so you beat Talon. If there is any niche for this Pokemon to have, it is that it can defeat Talonflame as a fire... Yeah, I don't know why he SD'd again. That was a choke. I hope he goes Diancie, expecting me to, like, care. Except he does not. So we're gonna go Gallarfisk. He said GG. We did it! We won a game! Oh, I think that's a great place to end this live on. We got messed up in one game, and then we again, I think versus Young Lilo, I kind of outplayed myself. He was playing overly safe, so I probably should have also just played safe, because frankly, there was a team advantage that game. As outside of the Growth Vileplume, he didn't really have a great way to do anything versus me. And once Bronzong got so low, like we're talking when it switched into Boom Burst, we're talking the turn that I Shadow Balled, right? If I switch into my Xatu again, he loses to like basically just to Exploud. He doesn't really have a great way from that point of actually contending with it, and every time it comes in, I'm basically going to say, give me one of your Pokemon. So I do think I should have just preserved. Going for Shadow Ball was mostly because I expected a double, but I guess I didn't need to bother predicting that. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20. I hope y'all still enjoyed this anyway. Ribombee's terrible. The only success I have had with this mod is using Magneton with it, so I think that speaks to its viability a little bit. Anyhow, I'll catch y'all guys next time. Peace.